right, good evening, South Texas. I hope that your night has been going well. It has been a bit of a windy last couple of hours here after a cold front made its way through just recently. Still kind of moving through the region for areas south of Highway 90. I'm going to take my name badge off here for the station. 74 degrees right now is what we had for a high for San Antonio today. 65 was the low, but of course those temperatures really dropping. We may hit a new low as we head into tonight before we even get to midnight. We may end up seeing those numbers updated from the National Weather Service being even lower. I see a lot of people saying good evening. Good evening to everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful night, and I hope that you had a wonderful Sunday. It was great weather for anybody to get out and enjoy. Pollen was only at a low level. That's all that we had. I see Lisa saying down here in Beeville, rain and strong wind passed through. Yeah, that's from that front, Lisa. We're about to look at the radar here in a second, and we're going to see that little bit of shower activity that we have further on down to the south. First of all, there's a look towards downtown. Notice the shake in the camera. That's from those stronger winds that are continuing to move through. So let's take a look down there, Lisa, down towards Beeville. Notice that we do have that shower activity down in your direction. For those who don't know where Beeville is, it's right in the center of Bee County, right down there on the way to Corpus Christi. There's where that shower activity's been, and that cold front continues to dip down and to the south through the region. So areas that still could have a chance for rain are basically spots south of San Antonio, and we've got some lingering shower activity here behind the front. Maybe a little bit of patchy drizzle here and there possible for parts of the hill country, but that's about it. Not expecting any really messy conditions. The heavy rain is going to be patchy, but down south of San Antonio. So here's a wider look at things. That cold front again draped across the state of Texas, dipping down to the south very quick. You notice the cooler weather dipping in, and notice where the winds are coming from on our screen here. Coming from the north, going to the south, bringing in that cooler air. 65 was the low today in San Antonio. We're there right now, and those temperatures are just going to fall. So, like I said, we're going to have a new low as we head into tonight. Those temperatures are going to be dropping down even into the lower 60s and then into the upper 50s eventually. 57 right now in Kerrville, 58 in Fredericksburg, and 55 in Rock Springs. 73 in Pearsall, 73 in Cotulla, 69 in George Weston, 69 in Beeville. The wind showing that they're coming out of the north there. Notice 14-mile-per-hour winds in Boerne, 23, excuse me, in Hondo. I got to get my eyes checked, I guess. 12 in Seguin, 15 in New Braunfels. That would be something if we had 70-mile-per-hour winds, something we definitely don't want. We're not expecting that tonight either. 10 to 20-mile-per-hour winds for the most part as we hit throughout tonight. Could be gusting a little bit stronger at times like what we have in Hondo, but that's about it. Now, future clouds and radar takes us through tonight. Shows that we're going to have times of clouds and clearing. Notice by the time we get to 6 a.m., still a little bit of cloud cover out there, but we move into Monday afternoon, and we're going to start to see a little bit more sunshine. I'm expecting a mostly sunny sky for Monday afternoon. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Going to be beautiful for anybody who wants to have lunch outdoors, but it will be windy. North winds will still be anywhere from 10 to 20 miles per hour for tomorrow afternoon. Kathy says hello from Boerne. Andrew says howdy. I hope you're doing well tonight, Andrew. See how are allergies looking? Mine are terrible. You know, Kimberly, mine have been bothering me as well today, but only low levels of mold. I went ahead and took my allergy medicine last night after skipping it for 2 days, and I wish that I hadn't because my allergies caught up to me a little bit for today. Christy says hello from New Braunfels. Hello to you. How high will the wind get? Alan wants to know. Really anywhere between 10 to 20 miles per hour for the next 24 hours, Alan. But there could be gusts sometimes that are even higher. And then Brianna wants to know, is it going to be rainy on Thursday? And we're about to check that out here in just a second, Brianna. So 40s and 30s whenever you're waking up there on Tuesday. Going to be dry, going to be very much on the cool side. Look at those 30s in the hill country. We may have a couple of spots in the hill country end up with their first freeze. So I don't think we see it in San Antonio, but look at New Braunfels, even pretty cool. 39 degrees there, 39 into Seguin, but it's going to be close. 35 in Kerrville and Fredericksburg. We may have some very light amounts of frost on the ground, but not enough to cause any major issues. But we're going to keep an eye on that, and we'll keep you updated if we end up having any freeze warnings come out for tomorrow. As far as, not for tomorrow, but issued early for Tuesday morning is what I'm trying to get at. But as we move into Tuesday afternoon, 60s and 70s for highs, and the wind switch back out of the south, bringing in more moisture ahead of our next big front, and that's arriving on Thanksgiving Day. A front that's going to bring some shower activity along with it. So our first system just sweep through, and then as we hit throughout the middle part of the week, we're going to have a little bit of a ridge move over central portions of the United States, like right here in South Texas. And when I talk about a ridge, I'm drawing it on the screen there for you, that means that there's just high pressure over us, which means dry conditions. But then this is going to sweep off to the east, and then our next trough is going to sweep across the United States right through here, this big dip. That's an area of low pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and that's going to bring some shower activity with a cold front as we head throughout the day there on Thursday. Now, there's also going to be this upper level low hanging out down here near Baja, California. And you may remember just a few days ago, we had not just higher rain chances on Thursday, but also for Friday and Saturday. We've knocked those rain chances out because now it's looking like that low will stay far enough away from us that we're not going to be having any issues with rain there for Black Friday for anybody who wants to do some shopping. And so with now only one big day of rainfall there being on Thursday, it's looking like we'll get less than half of an inch of rain for areas along the I-35 corridor and closer to the Rio Grande. The lesser amounts of rain closer to the Rio Grande there, and the higher amounts will be in the coastal plains. By the way, the coastal plains, we could be talking about a half of an inch to an inch and a half, where you see some of those dark to light blues starting to show up on the map there. So that's where we could have some of those heavier amounts of rainfall, but of course that's not where we need it. We need it closer to the Rio Grande. Unfortunately, severe and moderate drought likely to extend further even off to the east. Due to the fact that they're just not getting the rain out there closer on towards areas like Maverick County where that severe drought is. So let's look at that 7-day forecast. 67 for the high on Monday. Going to be windy. Northeast wind there at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. As we move into Tuesday, 40s there for lows, 70s for highs, 50s for lows on Wednesday, 70s for highs. And then as we head into Thursday, a 40% chance for scattered showers and storms, 60s for lows and 60s for highs. Because remember, that cold front moves throughout the day, hinders our temperatures from getting too warm there. And then Friday, drier. Going to be beautiful outside, sunny and cool. And then Saturday and Sunday, we start to see a little bit of cloud cover return as those winds start to switch a little bit more out of the south. 40s and 50s for lows, 60s for highs. But still looking great for the weekend after Thanksgiving. And you know, it's not too bad for traveling weather unless you're traveling on Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day, again, not just going to be wet for us, but it's going to be wet across the state because that front will move through and give everybody a little bit of a chance for some showers and storms. But not a washout, just really as the cold front moves through. So beyond the 7-day forecast, I always like to look beyond the 7-day forecast, get an idea on what the weather's going to be doing here from day 8 through day 14. And it's looking like we could have below average rainfall and above average temperatures. You may be saying, well, what's above average temperatures this time of year? Well, that would be mid to upper 70s. So nothing too out of control, but mid to upper 70s could be possible there as we head into the end of November and into the early parts of December. Quick look at the Texas State Park forecast. If you're going out to do any hiking tomorrow, should be pretty nice weather for it. Again, we're starting off a little bit with cloud cover in the morning, and some of the weather models trying to keep us with cloud cover in the afternoon. I don't think so, though. I think we're going to be mostly sunny to partly cloudy across the region. So back to the 7-day forecast, and you'll see that mostly sunny icon right there for Monday. Should be a beautiful day. I hope everybody can get out and enjoy it. Of course, we have the KENS 5 News at 10 starting here in just less than an hour. About 40 minutes from now. Full hour newscast starting at 10. Phil Anaya, Alicia Nieves, and then myself will all be giving updates on news and weather. And then Vinny Vanzetta's in tonight to give updates on all the things sports related. So big day in sports, of course, for the professional teams with NFL and everything. But we've had some big accomplishments for not just collegiate teams here in San Antonio, but also some high school teams. And we're going to be talking all about that tonight at 10. So be sure to tune in. We'll continue to keep everybody updated on the forecast as we head throughout tonight and, of course, throughout tomorrow morning. Don't forget, rain chances possible for Thursday. If you have outdoor plans, find some alternative options because we are going to be dealing with that rain. Just be ready for it. But Friday, thank goodness, looking a little bit drier there. So have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and we'll keep you updated on everything right here at KENS 5.